Hello, this is Marie Manucherry. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about the third chakra. It's actually lemon yellow in color, but when I make some drawings today, I'm going to use blue because it's just easier to see. So this beautiful vortex is right here in between your rib cage. This chakra is the last vortex in what we call the lower vibrational chakras. The first, second, and third primary chakras are considered lower vibrational. The first one's about the physical reality, the second chakra is about your emotions, and the third chakra is about the mental plane, so your thoughts. Each one of the primary chakras govern huge anatomical locations of your body. This particular one, the third chakra, governs the liver, pancreas, gallbladder, spleen, stomach, small intestinal tract, and all of your lymph nodes and the fluid that's in the lymph nodes, not the movement of the fluid, that's actually the fourth chakra, but the properties that are inside the fluid. This third chakra also governs all your endocrine organs, so all the hormone function that's happening in your body, from your pancreas releasing insulin to your hypothalamus releasing its beautiful goodies, or your reproductive organs releasing testosterone for men or estrogen and progesterone for women. Even the thyroid gland. The thyroid's so interesting in terms, it's an endocrine organ. Obviously, it's governed by the throat chakra, but because it's part of your immune system, it actually is more governed by the third chakra. Thyroid medication is the most prescribed medication in the United States. I find that interesting. We'll talk about that more when we venture up to the fifth chakra in a video that I'll make in a couple weeks from now, so that we can talk about what does it mean to speak one's truth, so we can stop taking so much prescribed modern medicine for the thyroid. My dog Charles might jump up and down potentially during the video, but you might like that, I'm not sure. The third chakra is mysterious, not only because of all the organs it governs in the body, which is a lot, has a huge responsibility. That's why it is the immune support chakra. It also sends a lot of special messages to me when I'm looking at someone's energy. So this is my image of the third chakra. We're going to use this as, okay, this is a third chakra. If I were to see a hole in the center of the third chakra, that would be an indicator to me that someone actually had been sexually abused. I know it's kind of intense what I just said, but that's what it literally means to me when I see that, when I'm working on someone. I have full sight of the human energy system, organs, and things that are not visible even with any modern medicine machinery that we have yet, like a chakra. If I see, I'm drawing it right now, but kind of a fringe on the outside layer of the third chakra, this means to me that someone's been verbally abused. And when I see a line on the outside with a fringe, it means that someone's been physically abused, not sexually, but like beaten or punished significantly as a child. So this particular chakra can share a lot of information with an intuitive. It's very talkative, obviously. It also shows that it holds pain, a lot of pain in the body, physical or emotional pain, mental pain gets repressed into the interesting vibration of this particular yellow chakra. All of these things can be healed too. Anything can be healed at any time. I've worked with thousands and thousands of people all over the world, and I'm still in awe and in gratitude when a person actually heals themselves, because even though I work in the field of healing and I consider myself a healer, I really believe that people heal themselves. So one of the things that can actually help the third chakra is to start to change the images of things that were uncomfortable for you. So if you had a childhood situation where you had a parent that yelled a lot, because that's considered verbal abuse, even neglect, not talking to someone, is considered verbal abuse. Verbal abuse has 200 different definitions to it, interesting enough. So let's say you had that, or one of the other things we talked about that can be disruptive to this beautiful chakra, which again governs your immune system. We all need our immune system right now. I would love it if you write down 5 things you wish had been different in your childhood. I hope you include something like you feel loved, adored, and cherished as a kid. You felt listened to. You had parents who were really present, who were doing their own inner work and not, creating too much craziness for you. But whatever it is, make a list of 5 things only And then I would love it if you would spend maybe 20 minutes twice a week reimagining your childhood, having those 5 things happening in your childhood. So let's say if you did have a parent that was a yeller, and up until this moment, maybe you didn't even think it was a bad thing, because so many people don't really look at their childhood experiences significantly to understand how it's affected them. But all of our beliefs, well, let's say 60% of them as a minimum number, are created before we even turn the age of 5. And our belief systems actually guide our world, and they affect limitations for us or expansions depending on what we are believing. And most of our beliefs are very subconscious. So let's just imagine you had a yelling parent, and you've written down on your list to feel loved, adored, and cherished regularly. And you're going to close your eyes for 10 to 20 minutes, and you're going to imagine that parent or that person, whatever the situation was. Maybe you had an older sibling that was a bully. That person shows up being kinder, loving, they're playful, they're fun, you're having a wonderful time. And if you do this for a couple of months, let's say 8 weeks, you're going to create a new cellular memory in your body that's going to replace the old cellular memory. And this is not about going into denial. Hopefully you have a good awareness of what was happening or not happening that you wish could have been happening in your childhood. But we just don't want your cells to hold on to this information for long periods of time. It weakens your immune system. So we're going to make new stories, and we're going to practice them. And we're going to feel loved, adored, and cherished at any moment that we possibly can, because it heals the body. I hope this is helpful. I hope you like this video. If you do, make a comment or like it or subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Bye-bye.